Hello and welcome back to my channel. And today we are talking about The Deal by Elle Kennedy, which is my first Elle Kennedy book ever. That's not actually that surprising. I feel like this is a lot of people's first book, but I've never read her before, which is shocking because I've seen this book for years and years and years and I've just never picked it up because I've never been interested in sports romances. But here I am, having picked it up, and spoiler alert, I loved it. I made a terrible mistake. I started The Deal at like 10 p.m. and it's now 1:30 a.m. and I just want to keep reading it. And I'm only 150 pages in, but I'm obsessed. They mini spoiler, they just had their first kiss and I was like loving it. I was eating it up. I think the college setting is like perfection. I think Garrett's hilarious. I think Hannah is one of like the first main characters in a while that I actually like kind of love. Like, I'm really vibing with her. I think that they feel like real characters. I think their relationship is so cute right now, like, because they're in their besties moment, and it's just like giving me all the college vibes. Yeah, I have to go to bed now because I can't be messing up my sleep schedule, unfortunately, but that is my little update. I don't know if I'll give another update. If I do, that'll still be my future self. So it's either my future self giving you an update or my future self after I finish the book. I'm almost done. I have about 30 pages left. The conflict that comes around page 300 happened, and I'm here like, what? And I just want them to get through it and over it, and yeah, I finished. 5 stars. 5 stars. So here is my real review. Enjoy. So everyone probably knows a lot about this book. In case you don't, we follow Hannah and Garrett. Hannah is a performer. She does music at university and she's getting a really good grade in this class. Garrett, on the other hand, is failing said class. He is on the hockey team, actually probably I think the star player of the hockey team. He needs this class to keep playing hockey. Garrett is like, Hannah, help me, tutor me, I need help. Hannah's like, no, and he's like, well then I'll help you date that guy over there that you've been staring at because I know you have a crush on him. And Hannah's like, okay. So there's like a little bit of fake dating in here. There's also a little bit of like enemies to lovers in the sense of they can't stand each other. At least Hannah can't stand Garrett at the beginning, and it's actually hilarious. I will say I thought there was gonna be a lot more like hockey in it. It's just like mentioned that they do hockey, like, oh, this is the hockey house and these are my hockey guys, and I like, honestly, I feel like it could have been like a frat thing and he could have been like, these are my frat brothers, and hockey really didn't need to be as big of a deal in it as it was. As big of a deal. It does kind of shape Garrett's whole backstory because his father was a hockey pro, so I guess it does have relevance, but I wouldn't say hockey is like the main focus, which is kind of why I've been avoiding this book for so long, because I thought it was just gonna be hockey, and I didn't want that. The characters were honestly standouts as well because I feel like they were so different from each other. Like, Hannah, compared to her best friend Allie, have such striking personalities. Hannah's very like low-key and casual and like timid, whereas Allie is more like a bubble, like a bubble of energy. I don't know how Elle Kennedy did this, but she made Garrett like, you could see he's like a douchebag jock, right? But you also don't think he's a bad guy. Like, she somehow shows like jocks being the good guy while also being the a-hole. Like, I don't know how she did it. I love Garrett. Everybody loves Garrett. The other thing that stands out in this book is the group aspect. All of Garrett and his hockey bros and their friendship. I think that was done really well, and showing like male friendships was done really well, and the romance was so good. I think it's not even really a slow burn, but watching them kind of progress from this fake dating into like, oh, we might have feelings for each other, is one of the best things I've read in a while. A lot of romance novels now don't have that build up that this book had, and I enjoyed it. Garrett kind of helps Hannah heal from trauma that she's had in her past, and Hannah helps Garrett stand up for himself and come into his own, specifically against his father. And they kind of bring out the best in each other, and that's really all I have to say. I'm sorry I don't have more on this book, but I am still just in awe of it because I didn't think I would enjoy it. I think that I will be reading the rest of the series. I've already read The Mistake and I'm going to finish the series because why not? It's also becoming a show on Amazon, so I'm very excited for that. As for Elle Kennedy as an author, this being my first introduction to her, I think that she does it right. She knows romance. She got it done. And like I said, I feel like she was really good with the character work. She was also really good with like setting the vibe. Like this was very much giving college. Every scene was giving college in one way or another. It kind of just like helped me get into the scene more. So rating authors I've never read before, I would give Elle Kennedy an A-. Will I devour every series she's ever written? No. Did I love this book and will I be devouring this specific series? Yes. I don't think she's becoming an all-time favorite author or anything, but I do think that I understand the off-campus hype. I should have read this years ago when you first told me to, and I didn't. That kind of ends my review of The Deal and Elle Kennedy, my first experience with her. Per usual, when I'm late to the party, I love the book I read. That's all I got for you today. I will see you next Sunday. Bye.